Peace. What's the word, everybody? Give everybody a chance to tap in with the kid before we start building on the subject matter for today. Hopefully, y'all got maybe about 35, 40 minutes to chop it up with the kid. Got a brief, slow period before I got to finish up my evening here at the gym. So, just got some inspiration that's on the mind. I want to share that inspiration with y'all. So, like I said, man, hopefully y'all got 35 to 40 minutes to chop it up with the kid. Let me know how y'all living and feeling before I start building on this subject matter for the day. We talking about the importance of cleansing, and we talking about it mentally and physically, man. You know, so we got to cleanse mentally, we got to cleanse physically. We're going to build on the importance of that and how to just get your life back on track, get your life in order through cleansing. You know, refinement, things along those lines. Mr. Barbados, peace, what's happening, my brother? Ray, peace, what's the word? How everybody living? How y'all feeling? Y'all know we dealing with some flooding over here on my side of town, man. St. Louis, we got hit with some rain real hard, so it was doing some flooding over here, man. Yeah, we got some areas that's covered in rain, man. You can't even drive through them joints, man. Straight flooding out here. But we all good, though. Just peace, what's happening? Soul Flow, peace, what's happening? What's the word? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? You know, I'm fresh off of it was a little more than 24-hour fast, man. Not a fast, but like basically a cleanse or a detox. I was doing all smoothies as I wrote on YouTube on the community board and Facebook. You know, every Monday I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go the whole day with smoothies. Again, my last meal was probably like Sunday at like 8, and I didn't break that particular fast or detox or cleanse or whatever you want to call it until this morning, probably around like 10 or like 11 or something. So yeah, man, just got to get the digestive system, give it a break and whatnot. Try and do that on a weekly basis, get more consistent with the fasting, the detoxing, and the cleansing. So that led to the inspiration for today's stream. Ray Sean, peace, what's happening? Shaquille, peace, what's the word? What's the word? You know, so a lot of times when people hear about cleansing and detoxing, the first thing we start talking about is, you know, fasting and juicing and things like that, man. But again, cleansing and detoxing, man, that goes for like people in your life too, and like environments, man, even social media, things like that, man. You can cleanse and you can detox from all of that. All of that is important. You know, seasonal cleansing is important in all realms, whether it be removing certain people from your life, just evaluating everything on a seasonal basis is very important. So I feel like, man, every 3 or 4 months, man, you should step back and just kind of evaluate things, man. See where you at. See what needs to change. See who you need to eliminate. See what places you need to stop going to. You know, just evaluate your life like every 3 to 4 months and just see what's happening and see what type of adjustments you need to make. Sweet Tea, what's happening? God is Isis, peace, what's happening? I feel like that's very important. A lot of people don't necessarily do that. It's like, all right, every 3 to 4 months, we're going to do some spring cleaning. You know, we're going to see who needs to be removed. We're going to see what type of environments we need to start avoiding because we've been going to these environments and seem like our life has been going downhill since. And then we're going to make sure that we cleanse the body as well during this particular process. That's really how it's supposed to be going. Literally, like every season, when the weather changes, we're supposed to be detoxing and cleansing something along those lines, man, for at least a week. You know, but we're not doing that. Clocks in, MC, peace, what's happening? We not doing that, man. Like, we not doing that. We not in tune. That is how you get your life in order, man. Every 3 to 4 months, man. Really every week, you know. Just kind of analyze things and examine it. Examine and analyze your life. See where you at. Chris, peace, what's happening, my brother? What's the word? What's the word? Like I said, man, we over here dealing with some floods, man. It got real rough this morning, man. Still some areas are shut down. A lot of people, man, actually one person died, man, where I'm at. You know, St. Louis, man, we got hit with a nice amount of rain, man. We got hit with some straight flooding. One person died. A lot of people done lost their cribs. It got real in the field over here, man. It got real in the field. A lot of people lost everything today with this weather, man. So it was real in the field. But everything on my end, like my peoples, we all good. But there's some people that I know, man, they lost everything. Lost their cars, the crib, all the basements all flooded out. It's all bad over here, man. So if I got anybody else that's in the St. Louis area, man, y'all know what I'm talking about. It got a little rough this morning. But we good though, you know, everything good on our end. I was actually in it this morning. I didn't get stuck in no traffic or anything, but I was in it when it was going crazy. Chris, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mid Rivers, yep. Because, you know, we a little by that area, kind of close to that area a little bit. But yeah, man, cleansing is important, man. That's the one reason why I said, all right, man, let me start making this a weekly thing, man, and do my 24 hours, not 24, but just go my whole day with just smoothies and liquids, man, once a week. That's the type of stuff that you need to do, man, to just kind of reset the body. Like I said, man, we eat too much. And again, when I say eat, we talking about physical foods and mental foods, man, like meditation and all of that. That's cleansing. That's detoxing. That's refinement. You know, so from time to time, every day, really, you should be emptying that mind. You know, we spend most of our days stressing, worrying about things that we can't control. So it's like, boom, give yourself 10 minutes to where it's like, let me cleanse this mind. Same thing for the digestive system, man. Let me give myself this 24 hours or this whole day where I'm just going to give it just liquids, just juices, smoothies, all of that. Or I might dry fast, whatever you feel like you ready for. You know, we just consume too much. We stress too much. We worry too much. And we don't neutralize it. We don't balance it out. And that's a problem. That's disease right there, man. I was wasn't studying it. I was watching this documentary on Tibetan, like the Tibetan folks. They got some strong folks over there, man. But I was watching one about a Tibetan monk. And they was like, man, they go like, this particular monk that I was watching said, man, he go, what? Once a year for a month, eat nothing but flowers. Crazy. So 1 month out of the year, every year goes like 30 days eating just flowers. You know what I'm saying? And they do that for health and longevity. Little stuff like that. That's what we talking. That's detoxing. That's refinement. That's cleansing. You know, just picking a day out of the week, picking a month. You know what I'm saying? Picking a week, whatever the case may be. And, man, just giving your body a break. Giving your body a break, Lindell, peace, what's happening? Like, I felt like I could solve all the world's problems yesterday when I was doing that fast, so to speak. Like, I really, like, mentally, like, I needed that, which is why I did it. Which is why I said I'm going to make this a regular thing. Like, I normally would fast all the time back in the day, but it's like now I ain't been really fasting. I just been eating decent. But, man, that fasting was a missing element, man. You know, missing element, man. Because, again, like I said, man, I be feeling like I can conquer the world. Like, normally I intermittent fast every day. But going to full 24, man, it ain't nothing like that experience. In regards to the way that I personally be feeling, man, the digestive system just felt way better. You know, my mind, my mental felt way better, man. You need that. You need that, man. You just got to do it from time to time. It might not be what you want to do, but you got to do it from time to time. And the more that you do it, the better that you feel while doing it. You know, so go ahead and take your L's now, get it out the way so you can feel horrible now, then feel better later. Your body will reward you for doing things like this, man, for looking out for it. This is how you get your mind and body on track, in alignment. That's how you do it. Clocks in what you say. I tend to forget the importance of cleaning and organizing sometimes, but it's definitely needed. I can get so much more done if I was more organized for sure. And y'all know that's one of my struggles, man. So every time I sit down and just organize everything, boom, man, my efficiency rate drastically improves. So it's all about just getting organized, man, organizing the thoughts, man, and then just doing things, man. Consistency, as I always talk about, that's the key. So again, when you put things out to the atmosphere, man, when you know it's things that you need to do, then you just got to do them things, and you got to do them consistently. You got to do them repeatedly. And that was my thing with like detoxing, cleansing, fast, and all of that. Just doing it repeatedly. So that's why I say, look, on Mondays, I'm going to do this. That's how you make things a part of your life, man. That's how you do it. MC, you say, my energy been off since Sunday. I need to recharge. There you go. Cleanse, detox, fast. That's how you recharge. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do it. That's what I did. I'm like, boom, I got to do something. So I was like, I'm going to go this 24. All smoothies, man. Recharge, man. Boom, reset. And we good. We good, man. From time to time, I just have to do that, man. Like when the mental start getting a little clogged up, man, when you starting to worry about things, man, it's like, boom, man, let me go ahead and cleanse. Let me go ahead and cleanse. Let me go ahead and refrain from a lot of things for like a day or two. And boom, that's the reset that I be needing. I just give me about a day or two of refraining from things and I'm back on it. I'm back on it. Got to stay away from certain types of people. That's big on my end, man, because y'all already know how me and social batteries go. You know, so at times I got to like remove myself from like certain people because certain people just have like the wrong type of energy for me. They might not necessarily be a bad person overall, but it's like their energy is not what I need at that particular moment in my life. So some people I just be having to refrain from when I'm in that space. A lot of people don't understand that too. Like I said, you might not be a bad person overall, but it's just like your personality type don't mesh with me at this particular moment. So I got to be prepared to deal with you. So when it's a situation like that, like some of those people I have to stay away from when I'm in a certain space. And a lot of people just, like I said, they misunderstand that. Like some people, man, you just honestly, you got to be prepared to deal with them because they have a unique personality type. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just have a personality type to where you have to prepare yourself to interact with them. Not saying that they are a bad person. They just, if you're not prepared to deal with them, they might get on your nerves. You know, so when you prepare yourself, then you kind of, you ready, you equipped to deal with them. I don't know if you all can relate to what I'm saying, but there's plenty of people like that for me. So where I just got to get myself ready to deal with them because I know how they about to be coming. And if I'm not ready to deal with it, then it's going to rub me the wrong way. And it's going to mess up my, you know what I'm saying? It's going to mess up my mental. It's going to mess up my energy. So a lot of people talk about, Miss Naya, peace, what's happening? And a lot of people talk about, oh, you shouldn't let people dictate. It ain't even about that, man. It's like when you in a room, like, listen, when you in a room and you got a lot of people in this room that's like extra negative, like that's going to impact you, man. Like it's just going to do that. That's just what's going to happen. That's why they tell you, listen, willpower is overrated. That's why they tell you that when you start reading and studying a lot of philosophies and a lot of just business books, man, they're going to tell you willpower is overrated. I would rather be in a positive environment than try to force myself to be positive in a negative environment. That's too much work, man. Willpower is overrated. I don't want to try to force myself to be positive in this overly negative environment. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even about letting a room dictate how you feel. That's just what's going to happen, man. If we in this room and there's 20 of us in this room and 19 of the people in this room are negative and I'm the only one that's not, man, that's going to tear me down eventually. That's going to tear me down. I'm outnumbered. I'd rather not be in that room. That's the best way to deal with that type of stuff. Not try to force all the 19 people in this room to be positive. No. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not how that works. Crappy vibes. Peace. What's happening? So people don't understand some simple things like that. You know, so at times, man, I just have to remove myself from certain environments. I have to remove myself from dealing and interacting with certain people. And again, no offense to the people, it's just this personality type during this particular stage in my life right now is not what I need. It's not what I need at all. Yeah, it clocks in 100%. That's exactly what I'm alluding to. It's just sometimes, man, you just don't need to be dealing with certain types of people. And it is what it is. No offense. Or if you take offense, it is what it is. Lindell for sure, man. A lot of this stuff, man, a lot of people don't thoroughly understand. And we make it seem, I don't want to say we make it seem more simple than what it is, but a lot of people don't understand the science. Like a lot of people don't understand the science. Like when you're dealing with a chemical imbalance, like that's exactly what it is. It's a chemical imbalance. So a lot of times people just make it seem like you could just control it by turning the switch on and off, like you said. But when you're dealing with a chemical imbalance, like literally, like your body is working against you, like chemically speaking, hormonally speaking. Like your body is sending off signals to tell you to do something that's detrimental and you trying to fight that. That's hard. Like that's not necessarily simple. You can't just turn the switch off. Your body telling you to eat and you know you shouldn't eat, but it's like your body gonna keep telling you to eat because it's corrupted. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an imbalance hormonally speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like obesity, that's a hormonal imbalance. So it's a chemical imbalance. So your body is sending off the wrong signals. And you know, we tend to listen to the body. So when the body is great, oh, you hungry, you need to eat. But you really don't though. Like that's what's happening. And that's what happens with things like addiction. Like your body is telling you that you need something that you know you don't need. But it's like your body keeps telling you that you need it. Man, that's a harder situation than most people know. You know, it's really not that simple. You know, you fighting it. You literally are fighting against your body. You fighting against the hormones in your body. They giving off signals that's telling you to do something that's destructive and detrimental, and you trying to fight that. That's complicated. That's very complicated. MC, yes sir. You know, I already know. You know, I know all about that. Got to get yourself prepared mentally, man, to deal with certain folks. And it really is what it is. Like, I don't know about y'all, man, but I got to get, man, it's like a whole preparation, man. I got to, like, before I deal with certain people, like, I got to have some alone time. Like, man, I got to be to myself for like 30 minutes to an hour, man, to just kind of get myself. It's like charging your phone. You know, when your phone dies, you got to put that phone on the charger and wait for that joint to come back on. Like sometimes that's how I am when I know I got to deal with a certain type of person. It's like, man, I gotta be to myself for like 30 minutes to an hour, man, just to get myself mentally prepared for this interaction. You know what I'm saying? Or else I'm just gonna be entirely drained. You know, so that's why, like I said, cleansing is important for me. If I'm proactive with cleansing myself, then none of this stuff is like I'm ahead of the game when it comes to that. So I try to be proactive, man. It's like I got to isolate myself. You got to meditate. You know what I'm saying? Got to journal. Got to do all of these things in a proactive fashion. Because sometimes it don't work like that for you. Sometimes you just got to deal with people, you know, on the fly. And that ain't necessarily good for a person such as myself. So if I'm already proactive, if I'm already planning, you know, and strategizing and incorporating all of these things already, then I'm going to be good. Clocks in for sure. For sure. Yeah, magic, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, willpower is overrated. I'd rather not exercise the willpower. I'd rather somebody make it easy for me. I don't want to fight against the momentum. I don't want to do that. I'd rather this environment fit me instead of me trying to fight the environment. Like I don't want to do that. Need a peace queen, what's happening? Mentally white peace, what's happening? You say, what's your daily routine? Well, my daily routine is simple, man, for the most part, man, because I got to be at the gym so early. You know, I try to get up and do like some little journaling, man. Like, you know, when you wake up, man, your mind kind of look fresh, man. So I just try to jot down a few things that's on my mind when I wake up. Then I head to the gym and start training folks. And for the most part, in between the times where I'm at this gym and training folks, man, I get a lot of writing in, a lot of reading and a lot of writing. And I try to just get about 10, 15 minutes to myself on a daily basis, man, and just sit there, man. Just collect my thoughts. Like real simple, man. Like my day-to-day process, man, I try to do things on a daily basis, man, that's elevating the mind. So that's where the reading comes into play, man. I make sure every day that I'm reading for sure, reading and writing down something. You know, that's important for my growth and development. If I don't read and I don't write, like, you're going to be able to tell. Those things are very, very essential to my mental. You know, so I got to make sure that I'm jotting some things down. I got to make sure that I'm reading some things, gaining some information. And I got to make sure, man, that I'm doing just 10, 15 minutes to myself. Just collecting my thoughts and all of that good stuff, man. As long as if those three things happen, I'm going to be cool, man. And of course, working out and exercising, you know, that's important. So those 4 things, I should say. You know, if I get those 4 things done, which I try to make it, you know what I'm saying, a habit to get those 4 things done on a day-to-day basis, then I'm pretty much rolling. Pretty much rolling. I need a man for I know I ain't the only one that can relate to that, man. Some people just got those type of personalities, man. Hey, some people may feel like they got to prepare to deal with me. I might feel like I don't bother nobody, which I don't. But, you know, for some people, that could be draining. The fact that I don't say nothing, which, You know, that's always odd to me. You know, people looking at you like you don't say nothing. Like, that shouldn't bother you, but it does. Like an extrovert can't really stand that you not talking. So they stressing themselves out trying to get you to talk. So it's like, but hey, like I got to prepare myself to deal with a lot of folks. And again, it's like it's nothing, got nothing against the people that I have to prepare myself for. It's just that's what it is. It's more so me getting myself ready for the conversation. Beast by Bless on out for sure. And peace to you, my brother, for sure. Crappy vibes, yep. You know, that's why I can always appreciate some good dialogues, you know, just some good people. You know, I can always appreciate that, man, because you can run into a lot of weird situations and a lot of weird folks. So I always appreciate the good dialogues and the good conversations that I have, man. Like, for the most part, a lot of the people that I train, man, we good conversations, you know, so it ain't really all bad. Good conversations, good dialogue, so I can appreciate that. Hey, clocks in right on time, man. Right on time then. Right on time. Oh, Nita, for sure. I'm trying to tell you, man, like, listen, when you get a routine going and that routine is revolving around elevating your mental, like the moment, like one day off of that routine is enough for like to throw your whole week off. So it's like I gotta make sure I do these things, man. We habitual creatures, man. So you just gotta make sure it's like brushing your teeth. That's how I view these things. Like working out is like brushing my teeth. It's like things I have to do. It's just breathing. I gotta do this. So that's what I've told myself. Like, bro, you have gotta work out, gotta exercise, man. You gotta journal, you gotta read. Like, this is how I do these things. You know, a lot of times I don't necessarily jot these things down and say you're gonna have to do X, Y, and Z today. Like, no, I just do these things because I've told myself it's just as important as breathing. As Eric Thomas used to say back in the day, like, you got to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. That's how I view all of these things, man. Like, I need the journal just as like I need to breathe. You know, I need to exercise just like I need to breathe. That's how important all of this stuff is. If I don't do it, I'm not breathing. And that's how I feel about it. And that keeps me on point in regards to staying committed and consistent. Oh, yeah, magic, man, for sure. You know, and speaking of that, I said something about not liking loud people. And, man, you know, boy, I'm telling you, some not y'all, but some of y'all folks, man, when y'all make some comments, I'm glad that I have changed. Because, man, if this was 10 years ago, I would be drilling something. Like, I still be semi-responding to some folks in the comment sections that say some things I don't like. That I'm not too fond of, but if this was 10 years ago, I would be spazzing out on a lot of y'all. Some of y'all be saying some dumb stuff and don't be understanding the context in which I be speaking of. And y'all not thoroughly doing the knowledge, man. Y'all need to ask questions before y'all respond to certain things. Or y'all also need to stop assuming that y'all know the context. If you don't know the context, it's better to keep your mouth shut or just ask a question. You know, so man, I'm about this close to going back to that person I was 10 years ago with going off on all the comments that's just stupid. You know, people be saying some dumb things on here, man. It's like y'all be knowing the whole person's situation. And like people are just high and mighty online, man. I'm the first person to tell you I'm not so-called perfect, whatever that may mean to you. So yeah, I got flaws. Yeah, I got people that I don't like. I ain't never claimed to be some overly righteous monk that get along with everybody and like all people and love everybody. I've already told y'all I don't love everybody and I don't like all types of people. Matter of fact, I've told y'all that a lot of people kind of get on my nerves. This is the type of person I am. I done told y'all this. So when I go out and tell y'all that there's a certain type of person that I don't like, I don't think I need for you to tell me that I shouldn't let people dictate how I feel. Don't do that. Don't do that as if I'm supposed to go out here and like everybody, as if I can't have pet peeves, as if I can't have a certain person that I just don't like. You know what I'm saying? As if we supposed to just accept all type of activities from people or traits from people. Man, listen, some people are annoying. That's just, it is what it is. Like, I'm going to be the first to tell you that some people are annoying. And I'm going to call it how it is, man. If you have annoying personality traits to me, then I got the right to call it how I see it and how I feel. If you are annoying me, I'm going to call it how it is. I'm not finna act like I'm above being annoyed, because I'm not. I'm not about to act like I'm above being human. Like, yes, I get annoyed by people. Nothing is wrong with that. You know, so when somebody come in here trying to act high and mighty all in the comment section, man, y'all got the wrong person. Y'all got the wrong person. I'm a person just like you are. There are things I dislike. There are things I like. There are certain type of people that I dislike. There are people that I like. You know what I'm saying? And that's life. That's everybody. So we all got traits that we dislike from people. I ain't the only one. I know I ain't the only one that dislikes when people get obnoxiously loud. That's annoying, man. Like, that's annoying. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, we just don't need to do that. You don't. You know, just like people get offended or dislike when I'm overly quiet. Like, all right, I got you. But nah, man, people be tripping in the comment section, man. I'm trying to let some people slide, but man, I'm gonna have to start really chin checking some of y'all, because it's getting ridiculous. Four Elements, peace. Theo, peace. What's happening? Khalil, what's happening? Montel, peace. K-Spirit, for sure. Yeah, everything is good, man. We all good. Omari, peace. What's happening? Yeah, we good. Like I said, man, we had, it flooded a little bit over here. My brother got caught up in the flood. He got stuck in traffic. Dude was stuck in traffic for like 4 hours. I dodged that bullet, but man, my brother was stuck in traffic for about 4 hours. My mom's got stuck in it. She got stuck in it for a few hours. She had to detour, had to take another route to work. But yeah, we good though. We still standing. I think it was one person that reportedly died from all of this flooding. But other than that, man, I know a few people that lost some things, man. Their cribs was damaged. Lost the crib, lost the car, all that. Queens in demand. Peace, peace. For sure. What's up? What's happening? But y'all, man, I got my client that just pulled up, man. So appreciate y'all for tapping in. I ain't had much time to build. Y'all know I'm always on the go. So I'm going to drill this client, and I'm going to tap back in with y'all probably tomorrow. Appreciate y'all, though. Peace.